First pitch moments away. And on the mound now, Chris Sale.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. Acuna should have this one, and that is a foul ball. Just missed. That one missed. And that's in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Sale ready. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Second, the third baseman.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Sale, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker.
1-1.
That's down and in. One out, bases empty. That one fouled off, 2-2. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Sale delivers. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Aaron Judge stands in now and watches strike one. 2 outs, base is empty. Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Judge rips that one, and that's just foul.
Really nice swing as he gave that one a ride the opposite way, but it sliced just foul down into the corner. That had extra bases written all over it if it stayed fair.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side in the first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back at Truist Park, and today's starting pitcher, number 31.
Big-time arm, power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Michael Harris II, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Smoked on the ground, a second. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Atlanta Braves
the
lineup.
second baseman,
And it's
Ozzie.
clear the most important job they have
Ozzie.
today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. First
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. To the warning track, makes the catch.
That's just a really nice catch
That
on
is
the
good.
run
The
right
right
there.
fielder,
He saved
Ronald
extra bases for
Acuna.
sure. If the pitcher's his friend,
Junior.
he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that is out of play. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches.
No ball,
Hitters
2 strikes.
got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the
Batting
middle with his
fourth,
approach.
the
He didn't
first
try to do
baseman,
too much
Matt
on the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Olsen.
Here's Matt Olson. Pickoff move to first. Acuna dives back in. Acuna runs. Ball misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next pitch is outside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's outside. Ball 3. Austin Riley in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings through that one for strike 2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
On the ground to Jazz. Jazz tosses to first, and Olsen is set down. That's the 3rd out. One left for Atlanta. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Sale back to work. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. On the ground right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 35.
One down. There comes Cody
Bellinger.
Bellinger. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Second inning here, no score. And that's fouled off. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of him there. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Pitching change here, Camilo Doval.
Now pitching for New York,
Here's Austin Riley.
number 75, Camilo Doval.
And fouled off. Strike two. Meanwhile,
0-2 is the
activity in
count.
the bullpen. Fernando Cruz getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. And ball one. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Batting sixth, the catcher.
And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. And that one almost hit him.
1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. And the Braves had the lead now. It's 1-0. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. A hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that, and right there he made him pay.
One down. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Ground ball left side
foul.
and foul ball. Dubon, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, usually in center field, but today starting in left.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Camilo Doval departs.
Pitching for the
Fernando
Yankees.
Cruz on to pitch
Number
here.
63.
Just trying to keep this one close
Fernando
here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So runner at second, 2 down. At the plate, Jorge Mateo. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's a fair ball. Profile coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Waste no time there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So the batting order turns over. Michael Harris the second. Digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. Check on the runner. Mateo back safely. Mateo runs. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
That one ripped. Way back there. Tattooed and gone. So he goes yard to left. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 4-0.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bellinger drifts towards it. And that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Yankees looking to rally. Ball 1 there. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Robert Suarez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with,
Now
so he
pitching
should
for
come
the
in
Braves.
throwing strikes, attacking these
Number
hitters.
75, Robert Suarez.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Suarez, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And now 2-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Baldwin collects, fires to first, and he's safe at first. That's their first hit of the ball game.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Ben Rice, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Volpe stands at first with 1 out. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Man at first, 1 away. And it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this
3 balls,
battle.
2
Just
strikes.
wondering who's going to blink first.
Gets a piece and stays alive. At the belt and fires. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he's safe at first. That's their first hit of the ball game.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
And next for New York, Jose Caballero. He's 0 for 1. Now into the game, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
Now
He's the
playing
new
third
third baseman.
Number 67, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they come away without an out.
The batter, the third
Down the
baseman,
third baseman, Ahmed Rosario. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one at triple digits. Bases loaded, 1 away. And that one is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. That's a little bit low.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Fastball for a strike. That one in the dirt and gets away. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Sean Murphy, the new catcher now.
A defensive change for the Braves. Now catching.
One out, bases full.
Number 12, Sean Murphy.
That one is absolutely belted. And this one looks like trouble. One run is in. 2 runs across now. The run scores all the way from first, and they trail by 1.
Man, a grand slam would have tied it, but that was the next best thing they could have hoped for. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Robert Suarez won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher.
Pitching
The new pitcher in the game, Dylan Lee.
Number 52.
Pretty big spot he's coming into,
Dylan.
trying to strand that runner at second base. So
Lee.
he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Close
Nope,
one,
that's the ball.
doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
1-0.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with
Now
one away.
Well, that's a good hold by the third base coach. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. Less than 2 outs. You still got another couple of opportunities to get that tying run in.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away.
Bellinger.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first
Outside.
and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. And that one is in for a strike. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He shoots one out to right. And they've rallied from 4 back. It's 6-4. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one catches the zone. Strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate, 3 of them on this 3-run homer. It's now a 6. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, David Bednar.
Now
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Acuna takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Acuna punches one foul right side. And it is 2-1. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
2-2 the count.
Right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Grounded out his first time. Pickoff throw. Acuna dives back in. Acuna runs. Pitch inside. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Tying run at the plate. In the air, right center. This is mashed. Way back and gone. And we have a tie ball game. It's 6-6. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Playing with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Nacho Alvarez Jr. will hit next, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Line drive, base hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. David Bednar gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Pitching for
so out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jake Bird.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Making a move at first, on a pinch run, Eli White.
Number 36, Eli White.
So here's Murphy now. Runner takes off. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the winning run is now in scoring position. The winning run on second base. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. In the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Safe with third, and the winning run is on the doorstep. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. Outfield playing pretty shallow.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
And the slider just misses.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup.
That one to first. A dive. Nice stop. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Braves win it on a walk-off 7-6.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this
one-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long